Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Virgo for the month of October 2022. I hope all my Virgo friends are doing well. As you know, dear Virgo, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today, dear Virgo. In the past position, we have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Two of Cups. In the challenging position, we have the King of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. In the present position, we have the King of Wands, clarified by the Emperor. And in the future outcome position, we have the High Priestess, clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So let's get right into this spread. In the past position, you do have the Six of Swords, which is a good card to have because it's telling me that you are moving towards a better situation for yourself, especially when it comes to a specific relationship. Because the Two of Cups is a card that is all about partnerships. It could be a partnership in a romantic sense, it could be a partnership in a professional sense, but you are moving towards resolution of disagreements. You're finding more balance, you're finding more compromise, you're finding a better kind of level-headed approach to a partnership, a relationship that really means a lot to you, that you really want to see succeed. And so you have put in a lot of time, dear Virgo, and energy. You have overanalyzed, I'm sure, certain aspects of this particular situation, and you are correct. You are moving forward. There is progress. There does seem to be, in the month of October, some negative energy coming from manipulative energy, coming from a cold, maybe authority figure, but this could also be someone in your life that you may work with, that you may see in your community, that kind of sometimes we have people in our life that they can't necessarily impact us directly, but their actions can have an effect. Sometimes we walk into a room and there is someone who creates a negative atmosphere that brings everyone down. The King of Swords in this particular instance, in this particular context, he's someone who's very opinionated, and he may be manipulating information and not really communicating clearly, and that may create some issues for you because you need to have a clear understanding because you follow logic, you follow a rational way of looking at different situations as well as relationships in your life. So the King of Swords here is, rather significantly negative energy that you want to create distance from. So double check the information you are receiving from someone who can affect different situations in your life. Double check the information because this person may be holding something back. Make sure that you are keeping track as you kind of maybe communicate, but as you interact with this person, keep the texts, save those telephone texts or emails, or write down what the person said after you spoke with them, so you can keep an account of your dealings with this individual that may be creating a negative situation for you because he's trying to benefit, or she, because remember, in tarot, energy is interchangeable. Sometimes there are women who have a lot of masculine features and who are like super alpha females who can have that masculine type of energy, if you will. It could relate to money because you do have the Eight of Pentacles in the clarifying position, and so this person person could be, whatever he's doing, he could be quite careless with money. He could be making mistakes. He could be like, maybe you are relying on him to do something for you, and the work that that person is doing is actually not that great, and it's actually costing you more money. So be aware of this energy in the month of October. Sometimes, when a person takes on too much responsibility, that can actually end up backfiring on them, because too much responsibility can create careless mistakes. And this person, may not be following through on the promises, on the obligations, on the responsibilities that he has taken upon himself. And he may be using the sword to create more problems rather than to cut out what is not needed. And so in the month of October, it's always advisable to meditate. It's always advisable to work with your energy, stare at a candle, kind of find that moment of stillness so that you can neutralize your energy, and pursue high vibrational energy. Sometimes people train themselves to think negatively, to think positively the same amount that they think negatively. So if you think negatively for a day, then the next day you have to think positive all day to neutralize the energy. Do you see what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. You also have the King of Wands in the present position. So that is going to help you neutralize the negative energy coming from the King of Swords. The King of Wands is a really great omen, because Virgo, you are the powerhouse here. You have the King of Wands and the Emperor. So generally, this combination would only appear when you are getting ready to level up. There's some kind of a move that is happening. It could be a move to a better location. It could be, some sort of a big purchase that you're going to be making. It could be a promotion that you have been working on, or that is going to be given to you as a recognition for, all the time and energy you've spent on something. But there is some kind of a power move that is going to help you level up in the month of October. You have this. You have the experience and the knowledge and the know-how. You have the ability to think several steps ahead. You have the ability to protect yourself. You have the ability to look out. So you are in a very strong position, judging by this power move. You are going to do something really good for yourself and in your life. Things are moving in your direction. One thing you do have to work on is your spiritual side, because the High Priestess generally appears when you have to focus on the alignment between your soul, your mind, and your heart, because your heart represents your emotions, your mind represents your thoughts, and your soul represents your spiritual self, and that is the part that is immortal. So you may have been neglecting your spiritual needs. Some people consider their spiritual needs when they, for example, go hiking. They are alone with the nature, and they are not distracted by anything. They're connecting with the trees, the grass, the mountains, or the pathway that leads them forward, whatever it may be. That can be a very good spiritual connection that you can do for yourself. Some people meditate, others really take care of their body, and through that find that they can elevate themselves spiritually. But you want to develop a strong inner voice. You want to develop a strong intuition. You want to develop a strong connection with your subconscious. When you neglect those things, it can get you sort of off the path, which means then you lose time because you have to kind of find your way back. But there's no necessarily big problems. The issue with being finding yourself off the path is that you have to kind of spend time figuring your way back. And also, when you're not connected spiritually, it's harder to be happy. It's harder to be joyous. It's harder to be optimistic. So you definitely want to connect with the spiritual side, because something there is lacking. You have the Five of Pentacles in the clarifying position, which tells me something about your inner voice. You're feeling some sort of an insecurity. You need to really listen to your inner voice and figure out what works for you to connect with the inner voice. That is important to do. Let's see what we can clarify with the two Shaman Dream Oracle cards that I pulled. And we have Repairing the Body, Mind, and Spirit, Me Talks. And we also have Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. The Lay of the Land card, the Ancestral Wisdom card, is all about past lessons. There are times when you're meant to discover and explore new territory in your life, even to be part of a wave of change. This is one of those times. And what you've contemplating is perhaps new to you, but others have gone through that before and left wisdom for you to rely on and reflect upon as well. This is so you have a better understanding of the potentials and possible pitfalls on your journey. When you know the lay of the land, you are better able to fully experience what is being offered to you. This is the path that promises success in all areas. Where others before you have dared to tread, you will discover the treasure they have left behind, and you will make it all on your own. Now, the Me Talks is all about eliminating toxic thinking. When the Me Talks card appears, it challenges you to discard the dearly held judgments that you have passed over yourself and others. Release the people who you feel wronged or offended you. Recognize that they mirror the shadow aspects of your own soul. Only then can you cull from your life the toxic people you have. Only then you can pull from your life the toxic people you have allowed into your inner circle. This card appears as a warning that you can no longer postpone the self-care and pampering you long for. The time is now. Do healthy maintenance on your body before you have to make repairs that you will never quite recover from. Me Talks has come to caution you that it is not too late, but you are at the 11th hour. So it's getting late. It's getting late. You need to take care of yourself. I know that men a lot of times don't like to go to the doctor. Men a lot of times don't like to take care of their health. You know, I hope that the men that are listening will find their way, maybe to get a massage or maybe to get some sort of a pampering done at the spa. A lot of men go to the spa to kind of relax, to kind of allow someone else to work on your body, to loosen the muscles, to kind of readjust you, and so you can kind of feel more healed and more relaxed and realize that things are not, they don't have to be so serious. But taking care of self, I mean, this is a sign that you have to go and take care of yourself. And for my female watchers, definitely make sure that you maybe go to a spa or maybe go to a nail salon. Do something where you can take a load off and kind of reconnect with people around you while getting, beautified. If you can go to a chiropractor or a doctor or a healing place where people can make you feel better, that is exactly what you need to do in the month of October. So make sure the month of October you focus on you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram. Do leave comments. I enjoy reading feedback and it helps me connect with your energies, and I'll see you next time.